Today, we're going to show you how to add texture to your images and include a free sample PSD so you can drag and drop your own photos. So your first step is to open your photograph in Photoshop. Now in this case, I've already dragged in my image of my subject. I'm gonna go to my download folder here. Don't forget, you can download all of these sample images and PSDs totally free. Just click down below. Now we're gonna start with this color.jpg. Let's go ahead and click and drag this right here into our image. And we're gonna scale this up by clicking where it says W for width, H for height. Let's click and drag to the right. There we go. We're gonna scale this all the way up and then click on that checkbox. Now we have a texture that covers our entire image. And with this texture, we can start by changing our blending mode. This is a great way to have your textures mix with your photographs. So to change your blending modes, all you have to do is click right here where it says normal. We're gonna go ahead and click there, and I'm gonna use my up and down arrows to move through the different blending modes until I find something that I like. I think this looks pretty good, linear dodge. We're gonna go with Lighten in this case and hit enter. Now, Lighten looks really good, but you can see it's a bit too strong of an effect. So with your textures, don't forget, you can always change the opacity at any time. We're gonna go to this color texture and then go right over here to our opacity. You can simply click on the word opacity and drag this to the left or the right. You can see it's gonna lower the opacity of this texture, and something a little bit more subtle, just like that, looks really good. And we have some interesting color there. Now, if you are using a color texture, don't forget you can change the colors at any time. Simply use a hue saturation. So to apply hue saturation, you can hit Ctrl or Command U to bring up hue saturation, or you can simply go to Image, down to Adjustments, and over to Hue Saturation, and you can see the keyboard shortcut is Ctrl or Command U. There we go. Now from here, simply go to your hue slider and move this left and right, and you can change the hue of your texture at any point in time. And of course, if you want to, you can also change your saturation and your lightness. Look at that. Really, really cool effects. Now, I actually liked it how it was nice and subtle. So this is a texture color layer. Now it's time to add an additional texture layer that goes over top of everything. So here back in our download folder, let's grab texture.jpg. We're gonna click and drag this right here into Photoshop, just like that. Okay, we'll rotate this around. Just simply click right over here. You'll see the double arrows. We're gonna click and drag, hold shift, and that's gonna make sure we go to the 15-degree increments. And then right up here where it says W for width, H for height, let's go ahead and click and drag that to the right to make sure it covers everything and hit enter. Okay, now this is a really cool texture, but as you can see, I have all these dark little elements on a light colored background, and I can use this two ways. Let's show you how to do it. First thing we can do, we can change our layer blend mode. From normal, we can actually use a multiply blend mode. Zooming in, we're gonna see that the multiply blend mode now puts this dark texture over top of my photo, which looks really good. But what if I wanna do the opposite? If I want it to be lighter instead of darker? If I want this to be light instead of dark, we're gonna invert this texture. Really easy to do. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take this layer blend mode. Right now, we're gonna take this back to a normal blend mode. You can see it's just the regular texture. And now it's time to invert. You can hit Ctrl or Command I to invert the texture, or you can go to Image, down to Adjustments, and over here to Invert, Ctrl or Command I. So this inverts the texture. As you can see, the texture is a smart object, and here we have our invert. Now we have little light spots on a dark background. So now, instead of using a multiply blend mode, we're gonna use a screen blend mode. So let's go right over here to our blend modes. We're gonna click on normal. I'm gonna go ahead and use my down arrow until I get to screen, right over here. And you can see this is looking really good. Now, instead of having dark textures on our image, we actually have light texture on the image. But I will say one more thing. The color is kind of blue, and maybe we don't want the color to be blue. I want it to match the image a little bit better. So on the texture layer, we're gonna use a hue saturation adjustment. You can hit Ctrl or Command U, or you can go to Image, down to Adjustments, and over here to Hue/Saturation. Fantastic. Now, I'm gonna click here on Colorize. When I click on Colorize, it's going to change this to the color that I choose. I can choose my saturation, and again, I'm just colorizing the texture. So I'm gonna choose my saturation, and here with my hue slider, I can choose the exact hue that I want, and I can even make it a little bit darker, which is gonna make it more subtle. So now you can see, I'm gonna turn this preview off. you can see was really blue, didn't match my image that well. But now with the preview back on, you can see, oh yeah, that's matching the image much better. And now this realistic texture, look how good that looks over top of my entire photograph. Now, keep in mind, I can turn this texture off and on at any time. I can turn my hue saturation off and on at any time, and I can even turn my invert off and on at any time. So this is a completely non-destructive effect. So this is looking great. Now the last effect that I want to add is a lighting effect. So we're going to go back to our download folder. Don't forget, you guys can download all this for free. Click on the link right down below. So we're going to go to our lights.jpg. Let's go ahead and click and drag this right here into Photoshop. All right. Again, we're just going to scale this up by clicking on the width or the height and dragging this from the left to the right. That looks really good. Let's hit enter, and we're going to change our blend mode from normal. We're going to go right down to where it says screen. That looks really nice. Now, I like this effect overall, but you know what? Right over here, this light right in front of my subject, I don't really want it there. Not a problem. I'm going to click on my lights texture. We're going to go to our layer mask. Let's simply apply a layer mask. And here on this layer mask, I can paint black with my brush tool just over the areas that I want to hide. So this is looking really good. Now the last texture that I want to add is our lighting effects. So we're going to go back to our download folder and grab lights.jpg. Don't forget, you can download this totally free. Just click on the link down below. Let's go to lights.jpg. We're going to click and drag this right here into Photoshop. And let's scale this up a little bit larger and go ahead and move it down right about there. Looks great. And we're going to hit enter. Now on this lights texture, we're going to change our blend mode from normal. We're going to go down to screen. This looks really good. Now I like this overall, but this light in particular, I just don't really want it there. It's kind of covering my subject's face. Not a problem. All we have to do is click on our lights texture and we're going to add a layer mask. So let's go to our layer mask icon right over here in our layers panel. There we go. And when you're on your layer mask, simply go to subtract from mask. We want to subtract this area so it's not visible. What that does literally is just gives you your brush tool and paints with black. Okay. Now with our brush tool, all I have to do is paint right over the area I don't want to be visible. And just like that, my texture is available everywhere except for the area that I don't want to be visible. And I'm just going to continue to fade that in. And here we have this beautiful lighting effect on our photograph. So now we've added 3 different textures to our image, and the last step is a little extra special. I want to go ahead and show you how to color grade your photo to bring everything together. So color grading we're going to be doing with Adobe Camera Raw. First thing we're going to do is create a new layer. Here in our layers panel, go ahead and create a new layer by clicking on the plus icon. There we go. Now we're going to go to image and then down to apply image. This takes a snapshot of everything. Just simply hit OK here and it puts it on its own layer. Okay, we're almost ready. We're going to go to filter. We're going to convert this for smart filters. That way we can undo this at any time if we want to. And then we're going to go to filter and then down here to my favorite Camera Raw filter. Now within Camera Raw filter, you're going to see right over to the side, we have color grading. Look how easy this is to use. We have our midtones, our shadows, and our highlights. All you have to do is click right here in the center and move this little slider around to start color grading your photo. Okay, we're gonna do our midtones, we'll do our shadows. Now it doesn't matter how you do this. I recommend keeping it subtle, basically keeping this little cursor towards the center. If you go way out towards the edge, you'll get a lot of color, like very strong color variation, but this is totally up to you. This color grading effect is just for artistic purposes. There we go. This looks really good. Now you can see here in color grading, I can turn this effect off or on at any time. I think this looks amazing. We're gonna hit OK, and it's gonna go ahead and apply this into Photoshop. And look at this image. So here we're gonna go down the list. We're just gonna turn these off, go back to our original photograph. We have our color texture. We have our additional texture with the dots. We showed you how to do the dark version and the light version. And then we have our lighting texture, and to bring it all together, we have color grading over at the very top. And the coolest part about this tutorial, we're including a PSD file in your download. So all you have to do is click and drag your own images into that PSD, and it's gonna automatically put these textures on top of them for you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Click on subscribe to get a free Photoshop tutorial every single week. Thanks again, and I'll Phlearn you later. Bye everyone.